welcome to today's live trading stream. All right, let me pull this up over here. Market opens in about 6 seconds, guys. Opens in 6 seconds. All right, so market is open here. MCHP absolutely gone. No, I mean, the best case scenario is just wait for a retest here. MU absolutely out of there. QQQ also out of there. There was no opportunity for MCHP entry. I mean, you could still look for one right now, but yeah, that popped off pretty crazy. Happy Tuesday to you as well, Neek. Welcome in. All right, TSM is about to trigger here. TSM is also one of my second favorite setups. MU here is already at the gap fill from our entry. I'm gonna look at some TSM calls. I'm gonna look at some TSM calls. We also have QQQ getting back through 620. So let me just see what these TSM calls look like. 320s don't look terrible. MCHP is going for the gap fill at 73. Like I said, VST just triggered, getting bought right back up from there. TSM just wicked that entry, or didn't even touch it just yet. MU gap completely filled. Oh my god, bro. Why did it have to trigger during pre-market, bro? I think I'm gonna just wait, because all of the setups that I was looking for have already pretty much triggered. So I'm gonna be a little bit more patient here. Shout out to everybody that's coming in on the stream. Welcome in. If you guys are just coming in, go ahead, drop a what's up down below in the chat. MU was the one, no, 100%. Look at MU, y'all. Oh my gosh, look at this setup, bro. Absolutely insane, bro. That's an $8 move in the beginning of the day. MCHP pulling back here again, giving the re-entry. I'm gonna just wait till the candle closes though to see how that one goes. But like I said, I'm gonna just be a little bit more patient here. All of our setups have already triggered outside of TSM and QQQ. We could see that tech sector pop off here. We do have a 3-bar here on the hourly time frame, followed up by a continuation. So if we can get this break above 620.81, I'll look for that entry. And yeah, IWM, your entries at 251.50 if it breaks that downside. And then previous all-time highs up here at 252.82. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, MU is out of there, bro. That was the one. IWM and TSM has not triggered, y'all, or QQQ. VST triggered, but you're getting a reversal off of this setup here. So it could be a potential bounce. You could look for an entry off that 3-bar, but just wait for the candle to close. What's going on, Lux Dream? Welcome in, bro. If you guys are just coming in, drop a what's up down below in the chat if you guys are here in the stream. Welcome in, everybody. So look at TSM. Failed 2 up after almost triggering our entry here. So let's see if it triggers this downside. If it does, we can see this gap get filled to the downside at 323. So TSM, we'll see what it wants to do here. Just gonna be patient. VST up 2 points off of our entry. MU, oh my gosh, bro. MU is out of there, bro. We should wait for the 15-minute candle to close. If you're a little bit newer, yeah, just wait for the 15-minute. IWM here is about to trigger just now. So I'm gonna look at some IWM contracts here. Let's see if we can maybe fill this gap to the downside on IWM. See some profit taking here. So previous week highs here. On IWM, again, you wanna wait for the candle to close. Wait for the candle to close under your entry. So our entry on IWM is 251.50. Wait for the candle to close at that entry. TSM, not much happening at this moment. Let's just see. Shout out to everybody here on X. Shout out to everybody here on YouTube as well. Greatly appreciate y'all pulling up to the stream. MU is 10-point move. Oh my gosh, bro. Absolutely insane. 10-point move on MU out the open right here. VST also triggering the upside move as well here off of that low. So this candle is looking like it's about to close here. This is a beautiful, beautiful bounce off of this pre-market low here. MU just filled that gap at 328.50. MU is just a monster, bro. I would not try to short that right now. I would not try to short that right now. IWM also wicked the entry, did not trigger, which is why you wait for the 5-minute close to happen. VST could potentially make this move here, y'all. VST could make that move there. I want to look at the contracts just to see what they're looking like, see if they have any volume. VST also now has full time frame continuity to the upside too. So we'll see here. VST contracts, the spreads are kind of crazy on VST, so be careful there. TSM is now triggering the downside move. So I'm going to look at TSM puts. Let's see here. So I'm going to look for some TSM puts. I'm going to go some grab some 315s on TSM. I'm going to grab some 315s on TSM. I'm going to wait for the candle to close though here, just because we do see QQQ pulling back slightly. IWM is also pulling back down. This 3 bar is going to trigger, so you can look for that move. I'm going to wait for TSM to trigger though fully. Not my camera dying, bro. Already? I'm adding MU to my everyday watch list. Same for TSM. Same, bro. They're already on my watch list, man. What you think, IWM? IWM below 251.50. If we can get a 5-minute candle to close under this blue line, this is my entry for today. TSM, if we can also get a 5-minute candle to close under 328.17, that'll be ideal. MU is already out of there. It's kind of selling off a little bit here. Just be a little bit more patient today. I'm not really looking to rush anything. Not looking to rush anything. Again, y'all, cash is also a position. So if at open this is looking a little too wicky, a little too crazy, especially with how these wicks on IWM look, it's getting just bought right back up. Ideally, you want to see this break back above to the upside, but it's okay to just be patient and just wait. How do you know what you're reading? Studying. You gotta study, man. You gotta study. Bro, this camera is about to blow me, bro. Oh my gosh. Let me see something real quick, man. Hold on, y'all. This is so unfortunate. All right, so IWM is getting bought back up here. Bought up again. QQQ getting bought up once again as well here. So if we do break this upside again on QQQ 620.80, that will be an ideal move. Again, for IWM, you're looking for a close above 252.81. What you think about Exxon? We took it yesterday. Yesterday was the best day to take it, in my opinion. TSM looks a little bit weaker here, especially with QQQ kind of getting bought up here. I would like to see a little bit more price action here on TSM. I would rather wait for a little bit of a better confirmation. VST is kind of selling off from this entry point. Javon, was good, bro? One day I will get a chance to learn this. Yeah, if you guys want to learn, just click this little orange button down here at the bottom right or the bottom left, wherever it is on your screen. And you'll be able to join a free class. It'll teach you all of this. Should be like right there. All right, so there goes IWM getting bought up once again. It's going to trigger this 3-2 on the 5-minute. Can you repeat the levels for entry again? I'm sorry, I missed it. You can look at them in the day trading signals. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but I know IWM, you're looking for calls above 252.81. QQQ, you're looking for calls above 620.80. TSM, you're looking for puts on a close under 328.17. And VST and MU, they're already gone. MCHP. Do you have a YouTube channel? Yes, I do. It's just my first and last name on YouTube. Just Dantes Akram on YouTube. Yo, if you guys are here on the stream right now, if you guys could do me a big favor, get us to 10K likes. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it if you guys can get us to 10K likes. Just tap the screen and you'll be able to leave a like. Helps the stream a ton. MCHP was the one, bro, gave the reentry and everything. It really did. The only thing is that with MCHP, man, that trigger at entry kind of threw me off. At open, I mean, not entry, at open. Let's see, man. Does IWM give us the continuation from yesterday or what? QQQ kind of looking a little weak here. TSM pulling back here as well. So like I said, TSM, you can look for a entry off the close. If it closes under 328.17, you can look for that entry. There's TSM right there, giving a little bit of a better push here. I have TSM 315 contracts open right now. They're about $114, which aren't bad. You could go 320s as well if you want to be a little bit more conservative on the contracts being out of the money. You could go 320s, but 315s are fine too. So this just closed here. You just need a break under here to look for this move, but I just got to be a little bit more cautious because QQQ is looking a little indecisive. So just be a little bit patient. Everything making its move already after 9:30. Yeah, things are kind of a little suspicious. Don't that seem suspicious? Do you own any crypto? I own Bitcoin. I don't trade crypto though. So there's TSM. It triggered just now. I'm just kind of seeing if I really want to take this right now. Do I want to take this or IWM? Honestly, I should probably just take TSM. And I have. All right, I'm gonna take TSM here. So, damn, I didn't get filled. Oh my gosh, of course. I'm sizing for 0 on TSM just because it is a little bit more of a cautious play, especially with QQQ kind of how it's looking here. So I am filled on TSM here. IWM is also making the move higher. I'm gonna put TSM over here real quick just so people can see it. So boom on the stream. So I'm in TSM puts right here. My goal is to take out 325 and then the gap fill at 323.96. If QQQ can just trigger the opposite side of that inside day, that'll look a little bit better. But I did size for 0 on TSM, so it either works or it doesn't. Either works or it doesn't. Did IWM trigger? No. Bro, ever since I followed you, I got hella fake accounts following me. Yeah, man, you just gotta block them and keep it pushing. Block them and keep it pushing. So here on TSM, our target is down here at 325. This is our first target. Second target at 323.96. So we got the break and the close under 328.17, which is our entry level. You also see QQQ kind of pulling back here slightly. So let's just see what happens. See what happens. I'm inside of TSM right now, right here. Let's see if it wants to pay. Tez, you took 315 puts? Yes, I did. I took 315s for TSM. 315s for TSM right now. I am in 315s for TSM. And I sized for 0 on TSM, guys. Sized for 0. So it either works or it doesn't work. And then I'll be able to hold the contracts too. So if it does want to end up selling off later in the week, I'll be able to hold them. All right, MCHP looking like we might take out this high of day here. Let's just see though. IWM looks a little on the iffy side, so just be careful. TSM getting bought up here again. Let's just see if we can continue to this downside. See if we can sell back off. Which entry are you looking at? This bottom right one right here. This is TSM. This is the trade that we're in. And I'm using QQQ as a compass as well. So we'll see how this ends up wanting to react. But the tech sector looks a little iffy today right now. But it did trigger, so I'm just taking it right now. I'm cash right now. Perfectly fine. Yeah, you guys don't have to take this. This is a little bit of a riskier trade to take right now, especially with how QQQ is looking. So currently working against me, but the VWAPs, we're under VWAP right now. So we'll just look and see. Look at Tesla sell-off. Which chart do I want to look at for Tesla? I can move it over here. Yeah, that's crazy. Back under previous day lows, down about 8 points. That's crazy. All right, QQQ getting bought up huge here. TSM's working against us. All good. Like I said, size for 0 on it. Size for 0 in it. And I got room to take another trade or 2 today. So we'll see. I'm not going to have too many positions open today, but we'll just see what we end up getting. How many trades? My max trade limit is 3 trades a day. So I'm in one right now. But my max limit is 3 a day. That is just that's my personal though, for me. All right, VST is triggering that downside again after rejecting the highs here. So just be careful trying to trade VST, y'all. I would not look to try to take that. I think I may take a swing on UNH. They had a price increase and looks to be continuing on up. I haven't looked at UNH in a minute. Tesla might retest this previous week low at 435.30. So if you're in Tesla, that will be your target. But QQQ looks a lot stronger here. TSM is completely working against us here. So we'll see. If QQQ breaks and closes above 620.81, that is your ideal entry that we kind of talked about earlier today as well, y'all. My camera literally just keeps dying, bro. So let's see what happens here. All right, look at MCHP, y'all. 73 bucks is your target as well. Like I said, if we can break the high of day, it should give you a clean move up. QQQ looking like it wants to trigger this 620.81 level. Let's just see. Oh my gosh, bro. I gotta figure out this camera situation, y'all. I have to, because this keep dying. This is not it. Where are you live? I'm live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Live across all 3. Live on all 3, yes. SPY, I don't have SPY up right now. So there's QQQ trigger, y'all. If y'all want to take the entry on it, you can either look for the 5-minute entry, or you could take the entry off the break right now. Completely up to you, but your target is 623. TSM completely faked us out here. I'm gonna still hold the puts just in case it does want to come back, but those are probably cooked. Like I said, I size for 0 on riskier trades. It's better to just size for 0. Give yourself the opportunity to at least take the trade just in case it does work out. And if it doesn't, then you know you've capped off your downside move, or the downside. So wait for that 5-minute to close on QQQ first. MU is, man, bro, 330 on MU is crazy. MU gave the re-entry. I wasn't even paying attention to it. Fell too down on the 5-minute. Did you end up taking it, Eddie? And again, this is why it's better to just wait for the 5-minute to close right here. IWM looks super choppy today. Haven't gotten filled. Oof. Yeah, I'm looking at Tesla right now. Pull back to 435.30. Yes, I should have waited. Contract price drop quick. Yeah, you gotta wait for those contracts the candle to close above your entry, especially on ETFs, because they wick and then they pull back, and that pullback is vicious. It is vicious. Looking for game? You're in the right place, my brother. Just sit back and chill. Sit back and chill. Bro, MU is at 330, bro. Oh my gosh. That move is ridiculous, bro. You said if I click what button I can sign up for a free class. Right here. There should be an orange button with a white arrow. Click right here. When you click there, there'll be a free class you can join tonight. So for MU, what would the TP or stop loss look like? You would just have these blue lines are your targets. All right, y'all. QQQ is triggered. If you guys took QQQ, you are you should be good. You should be good if you took QQQ. Let's see here. Let me see. I'm gonna look at some QQQ calls too. Take a shot at those. All right, so I'm in QQQ calls. Oh my gosh, I didn't get filled, bro. They are not filling my contracts today. I don't know what's up. Still not filling the contracts, bro. Come on. Wow. Still not filling my contracts, bro. This is crazy. I've literally missed this entry 3 times now. Cooked. Oh my gosh, bro. That is ridiculous, bro. All right, I'm filled on QQQ calls now. I'm up 14%. Yeah, I better be up. The amount of times I just got fucking juked. All right, so QQQ up currently 10% right now. For those of you guys who took this entry with me, I'm up 10% right now. Those TSM contracts are getting cooked. So I'm gonna just close it out because it is, if we break above 331.90, this invalidates the setup that I was looking for on TSM. So if it breaks back above here, I'll get stopped out on this trade. I know I said I was gonna size for 0, but if this breaks above this high right here, it invalidates the entire downside move, and it could just be a lower high or a higher low. I'm sorry. So they're on, and it's perfect though because this is stopped out at 50%, which is cool. Okay, so yeah, you can cut your TSM contracts, y'all. Cut TSM. You can cut those TSM contracts. They should be down about 40% right now. So this is still a lot better than letting it completely go to 0. Cool. Of course, QQQ starts selling off, but I'm gonna hold these to the end of the day. Up 100% on QQQ. Let's go. 2-2 up on the week at 622.85. Let me make sure I mark it out. I got my target here at 623, so I'm gonna just let that ride. What price did you take the calls at, Tez? I didn't get filled until like late in this candle, unfortunately. I should have gotten filled immediately. I should have just went at the ask, but it is what it is. You have targets for QQQ. Yes, QQQ 623 is my first target. 625 is my second target. Do I think we can get to 625 today? I have no clue. We'll see. We will see. Am I Somalian? No. I am not Somalian. Yeah, I be trying to get filled at the mid. I definitely, look, my contract, when I had it open and I clicked fill, it was at 0.40. I tried to get filled again, so it didn't fill. It moved to 0.43. So I tried to get filled at 0.43. Didn't get filled at 0.43. Moved to 0.50. Still didn't get filled. Crazy. They be playing with me, man. They be playing with me. It's all good, though. And like I said, I sized for 0 on QQQ for this one, though. Same day contracts. I'm fine with just letting it ride. Like I said, target is up here at 623. Let's see if we can get this move. I'm going to move TSM off of here, and I'm just going to put QQQ up on the 1 hour right here. So very, very beautiful move here on QQQ. I'm going to let this 1 hour candle close as well. So you got 5 minutes until this 1 hour candle closes. Let's see if we can get a really strong close on QQQ here on the 1 hour. If so, we can possibly take out 625 later today. Do you use robots to trade? No, I don't use robots to trade. What website do you use for your trades? I use Webull. I use Webull. That is the brokerage that I use personally. But to each is their own. To each is their own. Bada boom, bada bing. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this. All right, cool. So this candle closes in about another 4 minutes. So let's see how it closes. I took TQQQ. I still have not taken a trade on that yet. I've heard it moves really nicely though. What you think about Tesla today? It's currently selling off. I mean, it's just getting hammered. It's because when they reported that the autonomous vehicles, the robo-taxis, weren't being released until 2027, I think people are looking at that negatively. Could be the issue. I don't know what else it could be, but I think that's what it is. Is Webull free, including trading for OTCs? Webull, for real-time data, Webull is like $3 a month. So basically free, but is it 100%? Not necessarily. Basically though, $3 a month. I mean, I think everyone try to look for things for like the cheapest price, and like when you look for things with the cheapest price, you get the cheapest results. That's at least from what I've learned through life. That's what I've learned. TSM just triggered the opposite side. So again, completely invalidated the trade. I'm already stopped out on TSM. Look at this move here, y'all. Completely invalidated the downside move. This was just a fake out, even though it closed and broke below. It was a good attempt at taking that trade. Here on TSM, I would just wait for the 5 minute to close above. If you do look for TSM on this entry, if you didn't take the puts, you can look to take that there. But I'm in QQQ right now, so I have really no reason to force TSM on an entry. QQQ is currently working right here. Strong push up. Let me put the 1 hour back up so y'all can see it. 1 hour closes in 3 minutes. So let's see how this closes here. You get what you pay for. Exactly. 100%. You 100% get what you pay for. If you go to McDonald's and you're expecting a 5-course meal, you should not go to McDonald's then. You know what I mean? You should not go to McDonald's if you're expecting a 5-course meal. So let's see if QQQ can continue this push here. Man, this 1 hour candle looks amazing. Oh my goodness, bro. This 1 hour looks beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh, there we go. There we go. Hit the target. So hit the target, hit the target, hit the target. Clean move up. Again, a 3-1 on the daily time frame. Man, I overslept. Come on, man. You gotta get you some alarms, brother, man. Gotta have you some alarms, brother. All right, so let's see where these contracts are at right now. Currently up 20% on these after the entry. Currently up 20% on QQQ off that entry that I gave out, guys. 20%. So, yeah, we'll wait for our target to get hit, and then we'll go from there. 623 is the target. You can start shaving off into the strength as well, like 625, 622.50 as well. So up 91% on QQQ. Let's go, y'all. Up 63%. Amazing. If I would have put more focus into just trading QQQ as opposed to taking TSM, it would have probably been a little bit of a better outlook, but I'll just journal it. I will just journal it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. IWM's kind of getting hammered here a little bit. Too indecisive. So again, massive 3-bar on the 1 hour time frame. Very indecisive. Do not look for that setup. $140 on SPX in a few minutes. Let's go, Kelly. Love to see it. Easy payday. Easy, easy, easy. Can't beat it. So we got another 1 minute on this 1 hour candle. Look how this candle is printing right here on the 1 hour for those of you guys on the stream. So this is a very strong candle close. If it can close like this, obviously you still got a minute. Anything can happen in a minute, but let's just see what it wants to do. Is this bid or stocks? This is stocks. This is all stocks. This is all stocks. So let's wait till the target, y'all. How can I ask you, Smith? You're trading on the 1 hour. Our entry came from the daily, but the 1 hour just helps with overall bias and sitting in a trade. So if I see a strong candle close on a 1 hour, it'll give me a higher confidence. And honestly, I don't really like watching the 5 minute. Like every single one of these candles, it's just too much euphoria. It's going up, going down. Then when you're checking your P&L, it's going up and going down. Your emotions going up and going down. If you just watch the 1 hour and you see how this candle closes, you just say, okay, I'll come back in an hour to see how the next candle closes. And then you just have alerts. I use, this is Trading View, y'all. This is Trading View that I'm currently on. I just have a multi setup right here. I'm on the 2 minute. Yeah, I never drop down under the 5 minute unless I'm trading SPX end of day. Okay, QQQ, come on, continue breaking higher. We got full time frame continuity on our side, so are we slowing down right now on QQQ and SPY? I mean, kinda, a little. Not really though. Volume's pretty much still there. The hour is still good. Everything looks really clean here. We should be able to take out this target. Should be able to take it out, so we'll see. The contracts are currently up 25%. Oh, 25%, so here's the current contracts. If you want to trim some of the position at 25%, you can if you want to. But it looks really good right now. It's moving really strong. Currently up, yeah, that push right there just gave us 37%. So yeah, it's moving pretty good. It's up 40% here on these contracts now. So I'll show y'all real quick. So these are up 38% here. 38% on these contracts that I sent out, y'all. 38%. We just vibing though. We vibing. We are vibing. Still holding on to the contracts though. We're just waiting for our target to get hit. So do you do market or limit? I'll be doing limit orders. That's why I didn't get filled though. So I think it really depends. If the stock is moving, it's just better to do a market order. When you're trying to do limit order, you're trying to get filled at a certain price. I'm not gonna lie, that low key threw my trade off a little bit. I'm not gonna say it threw me off mentally, but me not getting filled 3 times in a row, that low key threw me off just slightly, just a little. I wouldn't say I was triggered, but I was low key getting frustrated. Do you have any oil stocks? Not long term in my portfolio, but we did trade oil stocks yesterday. We did trade oil yesterday. What does it mean for oil stocks if Trump takes it from Venezuela? It really depends, because it's not like we completely just own all of their oil, right? They're basically managing and, you know, controlling Venezuela until they put a different person in place that will allow the country to be able to succeed. So, do you work out? I do work out, yes. Even though I overslept, I made $600 on MU swing on puts on swing I put yesterday. Let's go. Love to see it, bro. Love to see it. Great job, man. Great swing. MU is just moving, bro. Hey, just joined. Did you enter any trades yet? Yes. We took one trade on TSM that was an L. We got stopped out at 40%. And then QQQ currently we're up about 28% right now on QQQ. So we're 1 for 1 on the day. As long as this actually hits our target. So I won't say that. We're 0 on 1 on the day until this hits my target. This is where I'll look to close out my position. But we'll see. It's kind of slowing up just a tad bit, but I'm going to be a little bit more patient. What's our target? 623. Honestly, you can look at 622.52 just in case price wants to be a little iffy. You can look at 622.50, but 623 is the ideal target. IWM is now breaking out of this consolidation here, breaking back above previous all-time highs at 252.81. So just wait for that to trigger. So let's see. What you think about CBX and Exxon? I haven't, they weren't a part of my pre-market plan, so I'm not really looking at them. Yeah, MU is just on a run, bro. 335. We should have just took the entry, even though it already triggered, honestly. I have no experience. Where should I chart? So if you're new in here inside of the stream and you're interested in learning all of this as far as the lines, the numbers, the different colors on the chart, all that stuff, there's a free class that you can sign up for. You don't have to put your card number or anything in like that. You just click on this orange and white arrow right here. If you're here on TikTok, you just click right there and you'll be able to register for it. Is Weeble free? It is. It is indeed. And then for those of you who are here on YouTube, you can use this link right here. For those of you on YouTube, Do you have any videos for what? What's up, bro? How are you? I'm good, man. How about you? IWM, my trigger. Yeah, wait for IWM for the 5 minute to close though. On IWM, wait for the 5 minute close. It's already been choppy today. You do not want to just try to take a preemptive jump and entry on that. Just be patient on it. Be patient on it. QQQ is moving slow as hell right now. Oh my gosh, bro. Can we speed this up a tad bit? We did get a fill 2 up on the 5 minute here. So technically, if it breaks under this, this would invalidate this move on the 5 minute. But again, we're watching the hourly. So just be patient. Just be patient. All right, IWM is triggered, but again, wait for the 5 minute to close. Wait for the 5 minute to close. You could get wicked pretty easily. If you are okay with just taking, you know, the entry right now, you can as well. But I will wait for it to close. I take my entries off the 5 minute. I don't just trade only the 5 minute. Everything that I look for is coming off of higher time frames. All of them are coming off higher time frames. Oh my God, is Trump speaking at 10? I did not see that today. He speaks at 10 today? I didn't see that today. I did not see that today. Who knows though, he might. If he does, I might look at trimming some of this. Maybe randomly. Hold on, let me see. So guys, I bought my QQQ contracts in thirds. Oh my gosh, IWM, that shit is moving. I'm trimming now for sure, setting a stop. Yeah, I'm gonna trim some of this QQQ, y'all. I would, if you guys bought in thirds like we talked about, just sell maybe a third or 2/3 here. So I just sold 2/3 of my contracts, and I'm gonna just move these to I'm gonna move my runners to break even. And the reason being because I didn't know Trump was speaking today, so that's my bad, guys. If he does, I apologize for not being informed on that. I'm gonna just move my stop loss to break even on the rest of these. So I'm filled on 2/3 of my contracts being sold. That just made up majority of my losses from TSM as well. So you should have made back your losses from that. And then I'm gonna add my stop loss at break even. So if we do get stopped out, it is what it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, he is about to speak. Okay, yeah. I'm definitely. I've trimmed most of my position here on QQQ, y'all. So if it wants to keep running, it can. I already got a stop loss at break even. So yeah, I have my stop loss at break even on these contracts. So just be careful. I don't know what he's talking about today. I don't want to know if he gonna say something crazy. I'd rather not even play around with him today. I already took 1 L on the day. I'm gonna secure a W, so I'm 1 for 1 on the day. We're a little under break even, so I'm still red on the day, just slightly though. Yeah, I'm slightly under break even, and my runners just got stopped out here. So I'm fully out of QQQ. I'm perfectly fine with this position. One of the biggest things I will say I could have learned from that setup in itself is, oh my gosh, is he talking right now? Yeah, I'm not touching this right now. I'm not touching this right now. Yeah, he speaks today at 10. I didn't know. Hold on, let me see. Trump live. He for sure is speaking today. Oh yeah, no, I'm good. I actually did not see this. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm not touching this. So yeah, we'll keep it a short day because I'm not even about to mess around with him today. Did not think he was gonna speak today. That actually low-key caught me off guard. It's all good though. I'm fully out of QQQ here, guys. I'm fully out of QQQ. So you guys can feel free to trim y'all positions, move your stop losses to break even. My stop loss, I basically trimmed most of my position at about 40%, and then my stop loss on my runners got broken even. So I made up majority of my losses. I would say about 90% of my losses from TSM. I did size up a little bit more on QQQ on that break, so made up majority of my losses. But yeah, my apologies, guys. All good. You know, one of the things to just journal. TSM, I would definitely say though, it was a great entry, but I should have waited for QQQ to really give a direction first before taking TSM. That's what I would journal for myself today. Just being a little bit more patient. I think because we've had a lot of clear price action the last week and a half on these stocks that have gapped. I would say I wouldn't say I was overly confident. I was just really confident in that setup, in that gap being filled. But you live and you learn. If you guys made money, drop your screenshots down below in the chat. Made a quick 40% on QQQ, easy 70% on QQQ. Yeah, it was a very quick trade. If I would have just gotten filled on time, I mean, that would have brought me back from the red. But it's all great. It's all good. I'd rather take a small red day rather than not following the plan to the fullest. So for those of you guys who are here on the stream, these are all the members in the Discord. So it's about 103 people who are trading live with me. You guys can see all of their wins. TSA, drop y'all screenshots down below so people on the stream can see y'all wins. Shout out to Amy, 138% here. Sway, I see you, 80%, 48%. So it's about $300 a day. Love to see it. Love to see it. Cortez, 63% on the day. RT, I see you, 117% on the day. Trump is speaking. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm off my entries. Good job, Retro. 161% here. 60% on QQQ. My first day live trading. I don't have a screenshot. LOL. Yeah, we gotta. Can somebody update Jay on how to screenshot his profits, y'all? 70% on QQQ. Shout out to the people on the stream. There's people on the stream making money. 70% on QQQ. Love to see it. $500 on MU paper traded it. Great job. Great job. You go live every day. Not every day. Is there a membership for the Discord? Yes. Yes. 178% here. Let's go, Chase. $404 on the day. Honestly, I don't think there's anything better than this than trading. Let's just be honest. Can we all be honest here? You don't gotta touch no inventory. You don't gotta show your face. You don't gotta get ready with me content. You don't gotta do nothing. You can work your 9 to 5. You can do your day to day, and you can make money, right? 58 bucks on the day. So even if you have a smaller account, right? For those of you guys who are wondering, you can start an account with 100 bucks, right? So I'm gonna go over to the trading floor where you guys can see all of the other members inside of TSA as well. So these are all of the screenshots from today. Spy paid a little. So shout out to Michelle, 118% here on Cat for Cat. Shout out to Chase. Let's keep going up. So I want to show y'all this for those of you guys who are watching the stream. We had a member turn a $100 account into $500. Where is she at? Okay, so shout out to Soft Serve. I started the week of Christmas with about $100. My account is now at $500 and growing small but consistently. 2026 will be I'm learning patience and to not trade with emotions. 2026 will be a year to grow. So shout out to everybody in TSA. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Going crazy today, bro. Going crazy. A good 70%. Love to see it. Growing slowly but surely. That's all that matters. Don't ever mistake in some motion for no motion. Let's make sure we got that clear. Even though it may not be quick like some days, it's all good. It's all good. Is the link in your bio to your Discord, guys? So my Discord, I never keep my link in my bio because we do open and close enrollment. The only time that I open it is during my live streams. So TSA, I'm gonna jump off right now, guys. For those of you guys in the Discord, I'm gonna jump off and then I'm gonna let a couple people into TSA right now. But absolutely proud of you guys. Look at QQQ getting bought right back up. All good. I'm done for the day. I'm not gonna look for anything else. Feel free to take any other trades if y'all want to. But yeah, I love you guys dearly. Great job. Post y'all screenshots in the Trade Profits channel and in the trading floor. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Okay, I'll see y'all later. All right, so for those of you guys who are here on the stream, people are asking me, is TSA open? It was closed in the beginning of the year. Okay, it was closed in the beginning of the year. Again, I do open and close enrollment. The reason I do this is we have a specific onboarding setup for any new member. So the biggest goal for us is when someone does join our Discord, we want to make it 10 times better than anything you've ever experienced, and that is what we have in place. I only do open and close enrollment when I'm on the stream, so there's never a time if you jumped off the stream, you can't go and sign up at a random time. You have to just do it when I'm on the stream. So what I'll do today is I'll open it up. You guys will, again, you don't have to be knowledgeable in any of this stuff. You can be a complete beginner. Shout out to anybody who took IWM. IWM is paying really nicely here as well. But you can be a complete beginner. You can start a $100 account. You can start with a $250 account. It doesn't matter how much money you're starting with. Most of the people who are in our group have a 9-to-5, so they already have a consistent paying job. This is something that they're doing to get away from their job. So if that is you, you can check this out, and this will 100% work for you. But again, one of the biggest things is like, this is what will allow you to get your time back. And we teach you everything from top to bottom. There's a 30+ hour curriculum that will transform you from being a complete beginner who knows nothing about stocks, nothing about trading, to an individual who is confidently trading with us on a day-to-day basis. We live trade 3 times a week. We do classes every week as well. We have support chat members and stuff like that, and you get to join about another 700 other traders as well. So if this is something you're interested in, you just seen us make money with you in prop, like literally in your face right now. This is not prop firms. It's not none of that stuff. This is real money. This is actual accounts, not all paper trading accounts and stuff like that. TSA is normally $150 a month. Since January 1st, we increased our price. However, right now I'm going to open it for $99 a month, and I'm going to put the link in my bio. Now, again, this isn't for people who are looking for the cheapest option. If you're looking for a cheap option, I would definitely recommend going somewhere else. I don't recommend giving out quality for a cheap price, even though 99 bucks to me is actually a little cheap. But again, at least it's not paying $150. Now, it is $99 a month. You will be grandfathered at $99 a month. So basically what this means is that you will stay at $99 a month, even though when we jump off this live, it'll go back to $150 a month. So you'll be grandfathered at that price. How do you sign up for TSA, right? Again, since we only do open and close enrollment, you only have 5 minutes to sign up. I just added the link in my bio. I'm gonna walk you through it right now. If you have questions on TSA, questions about enrollment, things that are kind of holding you back from getting involved, you can use PayPal, you can use Cash App, you can use credit card, debit card. Everything is verified through WAP, which is one of the top platforms when it comes to communities and things like that. We're one of the top rated and reviewed WAP communities in the trading space right now as well. So you can go fact check me on this as well. But if you're the type of individual and you're looking for this to join right now, you have 5 minutes to join right now. So I'm gonna walk you through it right now, and you can enroll, okay? You will get access to the Discord, and you will get access to all of the curriculum in WAP too. And then you get access to tonight's call that we have as well at 7 p.m. So how do you sign up for TSA? So if you're here on the stream right now, right? This is you. The first step you wanna do is you wanna click on my name at the top right corner, okay? You're gonna basically click on my name, and this is gonna pop up right here, okay? When this pops up, you wanna go ahead and click on my profile picture, and it'll take you over to my profile. When you are at my profile, okay? Oh wow, of course my camera dies. When you're on my profile, you're gonna click the link tree in my bio, okay? I'm gonna give my camera a second, and then I'm gonna keep walking y'all through it, okay? Now, the first, actually, hold on one second, let me see. Why is this camera, can y'all see me yet? Let me know if y'all can see me right now. Okay. Oh my God, I just died again. Hold on one second, y'all. So basically you click the link in my bio. It's the very first link in the bio, right? In the link tree. It'll say join TSA trading group and trading Discord live Zoom calls. You can just click on that and you'll get instant access to everything I just showed you as far as the WAP, and as far as, setting up your Webull, setting up Robinhood. We walk you through pretty much everything step by step. So it's very simple for you to get set up. Let me see if my camera can turn back on now. See if it works now. Of course, while I'm showing my screen, it doesn't work. See if it turns on. Okay, here we are. So you're here on my profile. Once you go to my profile, you're gonna click Linktree. That's right there in my bio. You're gonna click on Linktree. Okay, so once you click Linktree, you're gonna click the very first link in my bio, this one. This will only be here for the next 5 minutes though. So when you click here, it'll take you to the enrollment. Again, it'll be $99 a month. You can unsubscribe at any time. If you don't like TSA, right, we have a 72-hour refund policy. So if you don't like it for any reason, you can reach out to us, let us know. We'll refund you 100% of your of whatever you paid today, okay? Then you can just enroll right here, and then you'll join and get instant access. You'll get onboarded by our team. You'll go straight through our onboarding curriculum, and you'll have a couple different of our support reps reach out to you to make sure that you have everything okay and everything is set. But that is how you guys get enrolled. So there's a timer that I'm gonna set right now for 5 minutes. Many of you have came to the stream before, and y'all know when I open this up and I do 5 minutes, when I close it down and I get off the stream, you will not be able to join after this. So if this is something you're interested in doing, and this is part of your New Year's gift to yourself, You got 5 minutes to be able to go ahead and jump in. Okay. Now, if you have questions on this, you can feel free to drop it down below in the chat. I'll be able to answer any questions that you do have. And again, for those of you guys who are like, I just joined in, this is what you would basically be joining in on right here. Show you guys all the people here. And this is all just from today. Everything I'm showing y'all profit wise is from today. For those of you guys who want to join TSA and you're in on YouTube, I'm going to drop the link for you on YouTube. Join. Are you using TradingView? Yes, I'm using TradingView. For YouTube, guys, the link is down below in the chat. Okay. So trim one contract on the first target, second contract with momentum before Trump opened his mouth, and this is the last one, letting it run. So 197% here on SPY, 14% on the account as a whole, 62% here on IWM, another 15% on a small account before clocking into work. Love to see it. 44% here, 20 bucks on a small account. What is this? About 60% here, 70% on QQQ, 17% on IWM, 58 bucks on the day, first live trade in TSA. So this person came in, took their very first trade with us, made 58 bucks. So how much, like, what is it costing you to not have access to something like this? If it costs you 99 bucks to join, but you can make $50 on one trade, is that worth your time? That's completely up to you. Do you trade and teach futures? I don't trade and teach futures. That's not my expertise. I only work on the things that I'm actually good at. But we will be bringing in another trader who is great at futures. We'll be hiring them in. Once I do join, do you do one-on-one mentorships if I had a question? That is something only for the annual members. You'll have somebody reach out to you and give you the option if you do want to join the annual membership, and it'll come with a one-on-one call. 118% here on QQQ. $400 here on the day. So again, right, if it costs you 99 bucks to get into TSA, but you can make $400 on one trade, does that make sense for you? You know what I mean? Like, that's really what you have to ask yourself. 70% on QQQ. Let's go. Is it actually popping off right now? Let me see. No, it's still wicking. That's what happened when Trump start talking. 63% here on QQQ. All this good here, right here on QQQ. 239% here. So y'all see it for yourselves. Bada boom, bada bang. You guys have 2 minutes left. Okay, you have 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. El Palo, that is for a prep kit for the class tonight. Now, if you're in here right now and you're like, yo, I don't think I want to pay anything right now, I'd rather just get some free information, you can feel free to come to a live class tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. You can just click this orange and white arrow button right here. You can click right here, okay? And when you click on that button, it will take you to tonight's class. What's the deal you're offering? Right now, the TSA, which is our group, which I'm showing y'all right now, which is all these people inside of here. You learn everything step by step. It's normally 150 bucks a month. Right now, it's 99 bucks a month for the next 1 minute and 40 seconds. It's $99 a month. You can unsubscribe at any time. Obviously, if you're going to be trading live with us and stuff like that, it would not make sense for me to do $99 for one time. But like I said, there's no risk to it. If you don't like it within the first 72 hours, we'll refund you. So you can check it out. How much is the least amount of capital you can start with? You can start with 100 bucks. Like I said, I seen there's a person in here who started with $100 and she grew her account from $100 to $500 in 1 week. I think she posted it yesterday. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Okay, here it is. I started the week of Christmas with about $100. My account is now at $500 and growing small but consistently. Thank you, TSA, for helping me. I'm learning patience and to not trade with emotions. 2026 will be a year to grow. So yeah, you don't need a huge account to be able to trade. I know a lot of people tell y'all need prop firms and all that stuff. You just don't need those things. You do not need those things. Okay. I'm signing up now. Sounds good, G's. You got 40 seconds left. So once the 40 seconds is gone, y'all, that is it. Once the 40 seconds is up, that is it. Oh yeah, I need to go to the jacuzzi and I need to go to the chiropractor. 100%. 100%, bro. 100%. My camera keeps dying. I need to let this shit charge. My bad, y'all. My camera keeps dying. All right, there's 10 seconds left to enroll into TSA. Is there anyone else who needs a little bit more time before enrolling? Is there anyone else who needs another 30 seconds before enrolling into TSA? And again, if you don't want to pay anything today, I'm not asking you to. I'm not selling you anything right now. This is just for the people who say, hey, I really want to learn this. This is something I'm interested in. and I really want to do this. Any spots for scalpers? Of course. Yeah. We teach everything top to bottom. So whether you're a scalper, you swing trade, or you do long-term investing, we teach everything top to bottom. Just not futures or Forex or none of that stuff. DJ, the link is in my bio. The timer literally just went off. So DJ, you literally have like 60 seconds, brother man. And anyone else as well. And anyone else as well. Good morning, Azara. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I haven't streamed in a minute. My birthday is actually coming up on Saturday, so I'll be out in DR on Sunday. So next week I won't really be streaming too much. But yeah. What do I do next? You get taken straight over to the onboarding section. So just download the WOP app, WHOP. Do you charge for your Discord? Yes, it is normally 150 bucks a month. Right now the link is in my bio for 99 a month. This does expire in 60 seconds. So you have all of 60 seconds to join and take a look at it. And again, if you don't like it, you get 100% of your money back. If you just let us know you want a refund in the first 72 hours, we'll give you a refund. I have no problem with it. That's how confident I am in your experience of joining a TSA and actually liking the experience itself. I started Forex over 6 years ago, but never got into it due to issues at the time. I definitely think you should get back into trading. I don't know necessarily about Forex, Courtney, but I think options, for me personally, from what I've learned from training hundreds of other traders, is that options is a better and more lucrative option outside of futures. So that's just from what I've heard though. So this is just, it's a little bit of a bias because I do have 700 traders inside of here. Like if I showed y'all the Discord right here, right, you can see that there is currently, let's go to members, right? Oh, it doesn't actually show the exact number, does it? Let me see something. It doesn't, does it? Okay, well yeah, there's thousands of members inside of here. Actually, I think I can see on server stats. Yeah, so look at this, right? Server stats down here, 6,523 members. Now, not all of them are traders. Some of them are from other categories that we have as well in TSA. So should I just start the start here videos? Yes, G's. Yeah, you would start there, and it will walk you through all of your next steps. Yes, I've had thoughts of getting into trading. I'm just a more hands-on in-person learning. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have any in-person things, but if you're open to learning something that is online, it is absolutely 100% broken down in a way where you'll be able to comprehend and understand it. So yeah. All right, guys, I got to jump off of here. My camera keeps dying, and the trolls is starting to pop out, and I'm at the hour mark. So yeah, the link is going to disappear now.